We are back in COEW Wrestling, and it is time for a COEW Wrestling Tag Team Championship match. And we are now coming out here tonight with the Chuckle Fxcks as Jester's walking on out here, not bandaged up by the looks of it, and having to reapply face paint. But Jester is definitely beating up a bit from the Pete Dunne match, not having any gold to show for it, but is out here anyway nonetheless. Pete standing on the ramp whilst Dink marches on our next to Jester, and we are here for Jester and Dink, the Chuckle Fxcks versus #DIY. Now these two have won in a #1 contenders match against Malachi Black and Brody King, as well as Rafael and Romano. They have holded on to this thing as well, and they've holded on to their tag team wins as being undefeated in tag team action. Dinkle has beaten Johnny Gargano in a singles match as well, which is going to prove like a huge factor in like how this is going to work. And like, yeah, this could possibly be the end of DIY being tag team champions. Also DIY's first title defense as champions as well in COEW Wrestling. Now, there is a huge factors at play. Like I said earlier tonight and also now, Jester has been in a match already. He has fought against Pete Dunne. He had dealt some damage to Pete Dunne, but he's also been hit with a bitter end. He has been targeted on the back. His head has been hit directly, like dome first on the apron. So he is a lot weaker than he was before. Second thing, Johnny Gargano and, like, you know, Tommaso Ciampa are definitely fresh and definitely has revised for this moment and has wanted to make sure that they will not be made a joke. And like, last thing as well, like Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, like, they have been former singles champions as well. Although they have not had a great few matches in COEW Wrestling, they have beaten the likes of Mockingbird, Will Ospreay and Ricochet. They have won the titles to start with, and they are probably the most freshest people in this match, like, to be thinking about it. The disadvantage of Jester being hurt, like, Dink will probably have to carry it for the most part. Dink has beaten Johnny Gargano, but Johnny Gargano does try to learn from his mistakes. And so I can see this going either way between the two. And now the title being shown on display right there.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the Action
The crowd on their feet, ready for this tag match.
The challengers at a combined weight of
400 and something pounds. It is the Chuckle Fxcks. The announcer just didn't say it because they are too coward. Johnny and Tommaso holding on to the belts real tight, not wanting to let go of them, working so hard. But finally relenting, giving them up to the ref. And now raising both belts up high. The Chuckle Fxcks. Jester's starting the match. I wouldn't say that that's a wise idea. Tommaso Ciampa and Jester starting the match respectfully. And they're both going in for a grapple there. And Jester being thrown in DIY's corner. And immediately Tommaso Ciampa using that to his advantage. And going after the lower back there. The back is definitely a target for Tommaso Ciampa to use there to put in a boot on the lower back. I would have not suggested having Jester start the match, honestly. Like, and quickly Jester going in for a strike in the corner, but like, Jester is the weaker one out of the two. He has had the matches earlier, as I keep repeatedly saying. I just don't think it's a great idea, but I could be wrong right now. But Tommaso Ciampa proving a little bit right, going after that lower back, going after the area that Pete Dunne was attacking earlier. You would have no doubt that they would have watched that match earlier and seen what weaknesses have developed over time. Going after the arm now of Jester, trying to rake the arm a little bit more. Going up to the top rope. Dragon Sleeper and hanging Jester with a Dragon Sleeper. How is the referee not counting this right now? That is a definite violation. Now going in for the cover. And Dingle immediately breaking up the pinfall. Like, Dingle already knowing, like, hey, this is not going to end well. And a quick knee strike straight to the face of Jester. Jester trying to crawl over to the ropes, but Tommaso Ciampa quickly grabbing all that arm that wanted the tag and just stomping on it. Johnny Gargano will be now getting in, ready to dish out some more damage of his own. Johnny Gargano lifting up Jester. And then thrown over into the corner. And looking for... I don't even know what this is. Just quickly stretching out Jester. Jumping on into the ring. Jester quickly grabbing over Johnny Gargano before ramming him butt first into the turnbuckle and tossing him away. Now Jester landing a kick of his own. Landing a second kick of his own. And possibly a third right now, going in for the hat trick. Now Jester lifting him up. Throwing him over into the corner of Dinkles. Maybe looking for a tag. No, not even looking for a tag. Just driving him into the corner there. Now maybe looking for just to slam him down. Yep, that was what happened. Kick to the spine. Yep, there you go. Going over to the outside. Oh, quickly knocking down Dinkle a little bit there. I think that was a little bit of miscommunication there. A little bit of miscommunication by Jester. Looking for a quick handspring elbow. And now what is the Jester planning right here? No, shotgun drop kick straight to the side of the head, but that didn't work. Holding on to his lower back there as the damage is creeping up. We're trying to go in for his own shotgun drop kick. Jester rolling away from it. Quick knees to the gut. We're going over the ropes. Quickly. Rough Rider is down into the canvas. Again, elbow straight to the back of Johnny Gargano. And now Dinkle being tagged in. Dinkle 100% ready and willing to do anything in this match to succeed and win the titles. We have seen Dinkle beating Johnny Gargano before. We have seen Dinkle winning a lot of tag matches with the cleanup on aisle 7. Discus clothesline though from Johnny Gargano, taking down Dinkle. And Johnny Gargano realizing that that's probably not a good idea. Again, and ever bold man, the Psycho Killer, Tommaso Ciampa, Blackheart, getting into this ring. And going after the leg again, Pillmanizing that leg, trying to take the big man out a little bit there with a quick discus forearm before getting Johnny Gargano in the ring. I do not know what the strategy is here. I probably just to disorientate Dinkle would be my best bet. A tornado DT right there. But I would suggest that, like, you know, I don't know what just happened there. I think that was a botch. I think, like, you know, Tommaso Ciampa would have been a better suited strategy with Johnny Gargano in the fight now, going in for the cover. Only a 1 count, though, before Dinkle kicked out. Johnny Gargano with an elbow drop straight to the chest. Looking to dish out some damage to Jester. Looking like that he's going to hit that DDT on the apron again that we saw earlier from Pete Dunne. And now Johnny Gargano going back into the ring. And looking like Tommaso Ciampa is going to be eating apron backdrop on the apron there. And looking to, as a receipt, I guess, from what happened earlier. 1 count by the ref, going into the ring, and now going to drag him across, nailing him in the corner. Elbow strike, elbow strike. Going in for the cover here. 1, 2, no, only 1 count, only 1 count, only 1 count. Now looking to choke around with a little bit. Looking for a crossface there on Johnny Gargano. Looking for the submission victory against Johnny Gargano. How humiliating would that be if Johnny did tap out there? Dinkle, you may want to stop flexing them biceps. Like I know you got them big arms, but like maybe not a good idea to do that when you're in the middle of the ring with a former 3-time world champion. I'm just saying. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? And now Johnny Gargano with a quick elbow strike, going down, strip out the leg, and immediately Gargano escaping. This is what I mean. You have to not do this, otherwise this could happen. Just to quickly stomping out Gargano though, so then you have to release the hold. But that is enough damage that can warrant a huge, drastic measure in this match being changed. A quick jab in the corner as well there. That was a rough old hook. Now going after Dinkle a little bit. Dinkle going after Johnny Gargano. Oh, lifting him up. Dropping him on Tommaso Ciampa's hand. And just getting ready, raged up. Why is he flexing at Ciampa? I think Dinkle wanted Ciampa in the ring, and Ciampa just answered with Project Ciampa. Immediately to the spine. Just immediately like, okay, if you want to show off at me, then here you go. This is the receipt. 1, 2, 3. And that is all you wrote. That's why you don't get cocky, because they will just immediately wipe you out. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa are still your tag team champions, and as much as they are celebrating right now, I gotta remind you that the number 1 contenders for the DIY's tag team titles is Joe Hendry and John Cena. Tag team names still pending. But yes, that is what's happening, and everybody, good luck to these guys, I guess, when that comes round.